ya Ghana sikasem begyina ne naso din eno achi opani kro ya sande atudwa se sa Bank of Ghana dan fofora wonu musia ewo Ridge Hospital importem wo no sika womu ye se womu di hyemu no ene womu atue mu $230 million e de ama contractor no na sabra ye kase akaka ni mu be se $31 million ya e se womu san etua womu guso enche kra onmanya for Alexander Fenyo Markin efutu mrashe bedwani wanu kro ya ne san ye dom kume o mrashe bedwafo no bandafo wode afutu ama Bank of Ghana governor say Johnson adwuma ndia wo bebo na mmomi tuofo hwanu ama man yo franfo ani agro wan hwe yo mbe keke ose football etu ase won twene ho free political football ho afutu esu obeje ana won ye mu nkomo ba na sasuna chief of staff of my Ghana mu Yera Julius Debra another wakasa odwumade bi ase National College of Defense Studies na ensema opani na wuragu ananwumire no te a wankasa ubebo shake wani beje pa yabeko ahafu Kenya ase camp prison abusuoma no dam echen kram akofa dompe na ni radia besi ni pechi se po wamusi nsuo ho akwa atwe ensu asemi enwumire yabeko ho afutu nso na akwama awofo se womuntu omomafo esan se di odi akire sua di odi kan nante na nkwada na woma wo no womomfo omuhumasua anibre so pa san se ngumasua kokroboti esa ho bopo enye ensem ne doso na wodi misasesi aye womi die Ghana mante na Ghana mante no ene yensenchro ni abawura dom akwahwe niema hodo a ene wadwa so ni bie na uni ahwene de ma de guom sisi no efu ene mechra ahwene types bebre kala no de na ya shine pa ahwene guma se a wankasa ya be ma na hu a how do you feel anwure be di sane ma warum nyina nkomo ensem wani afoforo bi ntine ete ha sharon so wadwenkyere ne beje text message ne 0550567929 Tumirikan tempaswa na kwahwe adwenkyere ne guo 0550567929 0550567929 eno ya text message mu a mu yusu yam any phones amoteka mu a mu tie kase abon mu hwe adwenkyere ne mfamfa ho afei Facebook ora emu sadamenti ena yimre Kessben 92.9 FM hwe adwenkyere gina fa ho ofa phone na no above Facebook wakobo Kessben 92.9 FM adwenkyere bia hwanu ani atem nyasa yenkan kire wadwen fa kase na ye de bro ne ho production is solid led by Yesamufo Derek Kwambefi production so eye Grace Baba Sam woni Eunice Afole fantastic adwumre midin de Kaakyire Kwabena Badu Kobe baby ama jeso oh don't worry about ko ye jinam salangad afejebere na nsam ne mummu ntokuro mfama o Ghana ha sika kura bia baatan a ehwe toto Ghana sika sam ya friend Bank of Ghana banks aka nyina hyenase wo mudwumadi a wo mudie nyina eye Bank of Ghana ena ehwe toto wo regulate na Bank of Ghana no se die nipa wada no se governor ya friend no Dr. Johnson Esiama Pandit na papa no badwuma waba na nsen wakeka no ho pa wokopie mu amrase badwafie no de sema do bebre akwatudwa asamba akwa papa na pagya mu de atudwa ne se sabi mpradua se wi ase tasuo nko anante wamunye omo ho eye ayi omfo mo nto omo nko omo mpaboa so enko nante nkasem enizeze no wamone eye ankrankra nyumakuo private sector ne beka bom won do omontuma bachirim sabua mu ade baako etutu omanan akomanim bra Facebook live Kessben 92.9 FM Dr. Johnson Esiama Pandit and wabota red no wa he coat to black in and near white papa ne fresh yo fresh pa or fresh man was be diska na wakasa pa ninsam baako ade atudwa no wo kye se sabe mpradua se wiase yomi aboa tete betwa so namba ba so na Bank of Ghana dwumadi a wɔn die no ni nyina ne sɛ wɔn betumi ahwɛ atoto Ghana sikasɛm na bibia akɔ so kama International Economic Dialogue dwumadi a kɔ so no ana wɔkyerɛkyerɛ mu de ato dwa kyerɛ mu sɛ ampa ɛnɛ wɔde asine no sɛ Bank of Ghana ɔbɛtoto deɛ ma wɔ hɔ yie paa wɔn ayɛ committed papa ne afra no monetary policy framework kwa bɛfa so a yɛbɛ regulate sikasɛm interest rate boɔ sɛ deɛ bɛsi atia ba fam sɛ ehwim afɔ de no to nkyɛn a inflation nyɛma boɔ a ehuri kɔ so ntempa so ano ne nyinaa yɛbɛtwe fa aba fam na bibia timi akɔ so yɛ na Ghana ni bia kɔdwa so a ne kɔmu atimi ahare no okeka ne nyinaa ba mu a monetary supply kwan a mbɛfa so sikasɛm dollar yi ɛne yɛsidi ɛho apiripiri deɛ no bɛsi akɔ na dollar ne hwi yɛsidi na sidi ne nya fia te sa no manum ɛwɔ dollar ne nsɛm ne nyinaa ho dwumadie Bank of Ghana bɛhwa toto ne pɛpɛɛpɛ na wayɛ oti brekɛsɛ bɔfo kɛse yɛdi na yaw a wɔn na da Bank of Ghana no yi ɔbɛwɛ sɛ nneɛma nyinaa bɛyɛ yie na ɔma create favorable business environment kwan a nipa betumi ahyehyɛ ɔmo nnwuma ne afrɛ no entrepreneurship no wɔn ne private sector ne bɛka bom ama wɔn atumi anya sika boa nkrankrɛ ɛne Ghana fo dodo no a ama nipa tumi anya sika biabia nnwuma sasa bi obi bia adwuma te sɛ de Kaakyire Kwabena Kaseɛ bia adwuma ya ɛne yesu ebenya bia bɛn na boso so anya kakra pɔdwa ya no enti wɔn nyinaa ho hia paa sɛ entrepreneurship betumi akɔ so na wiase yɛnkɔte adura ɛno ane hahan sɛ wɔn nyinaa betumi aba so a this a Bank of Ghana wɔn ne private sector ne ka bom na wɔn hyɛ wɔn anyonkofo no mu kenna na no betumi aboa yie amani so adi ho esi wɔn ani so nyinaa no atumi abam ɛnsɛm ahodoɔ a ehwie gu wɔ National Economic Dialogue no ase ne dɔɔso yɛntie yɛwura Dr. Johnson Asiama Pandit ne nsɛm ɔkan ne bi.
And now, listening to the private sector group, for me, they made my day.
Okay.
They asked two things, and I want to assure them that we are going to do exactly that.
Okay. What are the two things?
Now, the first one is that they want to meet with us twice every year.
Okay.
And that underscores our vision, you know, that look, we have to be transparent. It is about restoring the public trust. It is about getting Ghanaians to understand what we do as a central bank. And so I was telling the Guta president, for example, I told him we are coming to Makola.
Correct.
We are coming to sit with them.
Okay.
And we will get them to understand why, for example, we need to jack up the rate or why we need to lower the rate. When I assumed duty, one of the things I said was, with the Monetary Policy Committee, you notice that up to now, you don't get to hear why individual members opted for whether the rate should stay the same or should be increased or lowered. You don't get to hear that. All that you hear is it is a unanimous decision. But in actual fact, there are divergent views, you know, through those sessions. And so what we are going to be doing now is individual members' submissions will be published.
Wow.
And that is going to happen from this month.
Okay.
So you get to understand the basis for which actions were taken.
Wow.
And for me, that is at the core of what we do. We want the academia, we want the media, we want the private sector themselves to understand that we are in the same boat.
Okay.
You know, sometimes you need to increase the rates not because you don't want to see lower lending rates. You want to see lower lending rates, but where there's a risk, for example, to the exchange rate, where there's a risk in terms of your inflation path, then you have to, go on that tangent. But in whatever we do, it's important that stakeholders understand. And so, therefore...
Oh, you are Abusia any amuti ye Dr. Johnson Asiama Pandit. We Philly Gadochi Gauta Gadama. Facebook Live Kre must jatoso. Papa no share ahokeka confidence. Any awureshemu a wade kasa nyasam ketwa. wajini hudi pa so betimi atoto Ghana sika sem wo bank ho eti Bank of Ghana jina na so na boa na Ghana sika sem ayeye ya interest rate ni e ma kwakosoro na behu ya dollar no na dollar na ehwi Ghana sika sidi no ya ni nyina Bank of Ghana ehu bomu o it is when you obi obetimi atoto ni ya dia be ya no aban be kwa enyeye na Dr. Johnson Esiama Pandit de wodi atudwa so be ne kama na ba ko san de hwi mu nie wase ade ba ko ya na areho ene e fre no high non-performing loan ratios across banks eno ye de high non-performing loan ratio no akwa bosiabo na obi won mo bobosia wontua kofo bebre timi bawura eye banks ahodo no amakwa giska aban banks no mbacho mpeska kwa yaduma o pesen 40 billion be 50 billion ni atam ekuku ska ndi ama no fakwai na interest wa hunye okwa amwe tam so betu ska na no default odwene ho awon tiase ena papa ne chese saade ni nyina no ye behwe yi na kwa na timi aboa ma Ghana o mine banks na timi agina na so ensam yentie
national efficiency and long-term institutional needs as key factors. Mr. Speaker, in 2020, the land was acquired at West Ridge, and I am informed that a competitive procurement process
of financial sector stability. We have the financial sector strengthening strategy, going on under the fund program, and we are going to continue with that. However, an elephant in the room has to do with the high levels of NPLs, what we call non-performing loans. To give you the seriousness of that, we have local banks and we have foreign banks. There's a local bank whose NPL is about 81%. What it means is that every 100 Ghana cedis they lend, they are not able to collect 81 cedis back. Another local bank has about 62%. Now, the highest for the foreign banks is about 21%, I guess. So these numbers tell you that we need to address the NPL issue. You cannot blame the banks entirely because a lot of it has to do with the domestic debt exchange, which was as a result of, not as a result of, anything that the banks did. But it's a problem we have to contend with. Because remember, that also explains why lending rates are high.
Okay.
It is not pleasant to us to see the private sector borrow at such very high levels. And so going forward, we have to find out ways to reduce the high non-performing loans ratios across banks.
Okay.
And for me, I'm particularly interested in the local banks, especially the government-owned banks. We'll be sitting down with them. We'll be sitting down with the industry association of banks. We started those conversations already. And we believe that if we are able to lower the NPL ratios of banks, if we are able to stabilize the fiscal side of things, we should see lending rates trending down, quickly.
You are Dr. Johnson Esiama Pandit ne na moteye no. Ayime no sia brem Kaseɛ 0550567929. Eno your text message. Hwe adwenkyerɛ no for wokɔ ayi Facebook so a Kessben 92.9 FM. Medical Kaakyire Kwabena edom ne mpempem pa wo mugina so nya nipa atoa. Wo mu nyina adwenkyerɛ ne yɛgye enti fa de bra. Na Bank of Ghana governor Dr. Johnson Esiama Pandit. Wakasa o. Ene wasan e de hintasem ba kwa to dwa sɛ sa Bank of Ghana edan goyi mumununtum bawe edan twintwan na o masiasi rage empotem ho meche rage regional hospital empotem ho no sama wo sa Bank of Ghana dan no o mampani akufu ado abreso na wo sha asiasi wo si edan de ewi aso ta kwadu anu ayi na America o ta sabi abo prekwa na to pankwan de obefa ne la o edan de afa edan de kama papa edan no hyemu a uhu wi ase si underground nyina wo mu o tibi kwahye from deep meter a no kra na yeso oni asase so na yenkote adu anu ane han sika no omdi si dan no papa ndi atodwa se sika no contractor na wo sie no so far as at February ojefo abusumi atwa mu ya no matua sika no 230 million United States Donald Trump dollars. Don't forget 30 million make 1 billion. 230 million dollars no. Say cry no dollar no grofo sa ba nwotwe. Say no grow say no nya hu. But say dollar no cry e be 50 a. That's a $1 million be 150 billion. And the 150 billion sa 230. Enye sika ketwo. Sika umatua ma contractor no no. Ensa papa ndi atu dwa say aka $31.8 million ya. Eso am sa de kan ho. Na contractor na fe de omni na wie. Na eno kwa de no to nkyan a. Enei wose ene na chese additional expenses bi akọ so. Ni nyina nso so omatuatua ebi ya integrated communication and computing ICC system. What's a Bank of Ghana danya danketwa. E na esi de wire hyehyɛ internet ni ade wurawuram. Na etimi so se twan sa man. Eti side media no madi. What do to nkyɛn taxes ahodo a wo matua e wo dan ne ho bra wo mutua sika ndi ama contractor no so no. Kika nyina abomu a America sika yi 48.3 million ho and wo matua taxes. E den sanyema nyina akɔ wano ogidie mapase. He kwesi sa somrofi bejo krama beja ne dabre. No libilibi no labalaba be bia no sika bebefa mo obi anya die. Ni nyina wo de hye adwuma nim na bibia akoso tote.
$8 million, citing security, operational efficiency, and long-term institutional needs as key factors. Mr. Speaker, in 2020, the land was acquired at West Reach, and I am informed that a competitive procurement process that was approved by the Public Procurement Authority led to the selection of Mrs. Golkey Properties Limited as the contractor under a turnkey arrangement. Mr. Speaker, the project was initially valued by the PPA at $81.8 million, but later increased to $121.1 million after the Bank of Ghana requested for re-evaluation. This was revised again to $222.8 million, and I'm just running off, Mr. Speaker, after the redesign and inclusion of building management systems. Mr. Speaker, there were also statutory requirements, security needs, and sustainability considerations. As a result, the total project cost increased to $261.8 million. Mr. Speaker, as of February this year, a total of $230 million approximately has been paid towards the project, with an outstanding balance of $31.8 million to be paid to the contractor. Mr. Speaker, a total of $48.3 million has been paid in taxes and levies that were related to the construction. Mr. Speaker, beyond the core building, separate contracts were awarded for other infrastructure. These include ICT systems and network infrastructure, which was awarded at a cost of $8.6 million.
Dr. Johnson Esiama Pandit, we ya no, wa mananso ha, and was adia to just say, Sanam Dika Kano, Sabaya, Yabema ya Befo Kwanso, dear friend, integrated electronic security systems. Kwa befa so yebeti bia boban ye nyema ese di wurawura ho ma bank no ejane na so poti pemi sa usabere bepo na technology so abefo kwan so dwumadie nyina nkoso toti wo mu ntino o matuatua sika bebre wurawuram e wo sa dwumadie no so ho $15.8 million na ekwohye ho the other year furniture and furnishings ko don betra so table and the computers na de be sisi so ni nyina ka akwakọ bi be $11.1 million enti adwuma ndi o maye magana fo rem fi se obubu obosome November 2029 ena Ghana mampani dada wotwa amuoyi o mampani Akufuado wo inaugurate sa Bank of Ghana headquarters say when baby fofra ya de be Bank of Ghana headquarters dada mu ho mafiri ho we betimi aboa me hu se o my Ghana gina ne na so economic independence wo man bia enya fa hodie ase hu se usika semu nsoso no wo fa hodie enti we betimi aboa me hu se ampa Ghana ekona nim wo sa abrabo no ekwan so
furniture and furnishings that was also awarded at $11.1 million. Mr. Speaker, these elements were included to ensure that the bank operates in a secure and technologically advanced environment in line with the needs of a modern central bank. Mr. Speaker, while the new headquarters project has understandably drawn public attention, Mr. Speaker, it is important to emphasize that the Bank of Ghana remains fully focused on its primary responsibilities, which is to maintain price stability, which is to ensure financial sector resilience, and which is to foster economic growth. These are the priorities that guide our actions. As an independent central bank, we recognize, Mr. Speaker, that public trust is fundamental to our operations, and that trust is built on transparency, sound decision-making, and a demonstrated commitment to prudent financial management. Mr. Speaker, we want to assure this Honorable House that the new board will exercise its oversight responsibilities efficiently, and the new board will ensure value for money in all our undertakings. Mr. Speaker, once again, I thank you for the invitation. Thank you.
Uncle French Nikasa uncle Nancy why are there and a grace meeting boy na dear woman ye Jumedie kronwa ehon komo Bank of Ghana kwa be faso a ene beto to the Jumedie ene Bank of Ghana dan aba ene ehon ebo sika wo matua de awurawura mu emu komo ana na Dr. Johnson Esiama Pandit edio na no achi na dom kuma mra shebe dwafie no ne ba no dafo munyamfo Alexander Fenyomakin wo so de no chese o eye pass papa na ba ene wo kasa na de womnie uhwempa Dr. Johnson Esiama Pandit no kwaseme wom ne se wo bompa ata na chiri pass wo betime adwuma no wa ni ye na wa no adwuma pa na fa bibi obebi asoso no akoso toten na mom wo tu ne fo se wo we na adwuma na wo ye no wamfa ma me ya manyosam wo de be ya manyosam dia ene na so be se wo ma ne ho kwan a amanyofo de omdo bebo football ombe pia wa ha na wa pia ba ha be ko wiase no wa kan finfin enti afutuo no de ma no wiase obi enu wo chief for sempa kwado won so afutuo nim pintin saka pintin no fa nya adwuma so anya ne sade a ene wiase enye obi na kuma ntwio bosi akona peno de ti akwaje akirema na zamanyofo na ohu am sa no wo monye won betimi ayusu no strategically no mo de na bo football san Esiama duom kwaye sei yezei be kokko wiase no na afoe etienei ehon komo nyina ena wode atudwa no wie no osan de afutuo ama wono momra se badwafie majority fo ne se wo mnya we yie pa ba bia keka kono emu ya yeden o man toto Ghana sika sem yi a ebe wo from se etwo
the part of the own side of the house. I recall that Mr. President in 2015 China has raised issues of poor supervision of Bank of Ghana in our banking sector. The governor today was the deputy governor there. Are we picking and choosing which matches we want the governor to brief us on? Mr. Speaker, with the greatest respect, I'm happy seeing Dr. Siaman himself here. He should not, Mr. Governor, don't make yourself a tool, a political football, because, Mr. Speaker, the role that the governor of the central bank plays is very critical on the economy of this country. I do not want to be doing politics with the office of the governor. Mr. Speaker, the majority must know that the path they want us to go is not good for the economy, it's not good for our country. The part of the handout of this house. I recall that seeing Dr. Siaman himself here, he should not, Mr. Governor, don't make yourself a tool, a political football, because, Mr. Speaker, the role that the governor of the central bank plays is very critical on the economy of this country. I do not want to be doing politics with the office of the governor. Mr. Speaker, the majority must know that the path they want us to go is not good for the economy. It's not good for our
Alexander. Afenyo Markin, nene na mote no. Eti ehon komo nyina owura Dr. John Slesiama pandit kopie mu mrahye bedwafia na wo kobu akonta Bank of Ghana dango ye wo sie ehon ka ene nkro ne banyina mu nkomo ene ne ye biebie so dia ma wo Kessben 92.9 FM nana nwumre bebo ani akohoma ye live e wo Facebook Kessben 92.9 FM afei text message so na medical aka no 0550567929 na ye pem so akoyani ma too many cases here mo Facebook live munyina so ebi meka ho momra me hwani so ade mahu oman Ghana National College of Defense Studies mahu school ni da muni mbebe za school ni wo National College of Defense Studies mahu za school ni da too many cases here me school no National College of Defense Studies Kessben 92.9 FM one story one video one story one picture muntu brika bumu na momra me hwe National College of Defense Studies ya de ho na asoja fo mpanifu a wambo man hu ban akwa akiri wamokosa akwaje ntete mpani se ebi de wanu na atu bia ben ana sabe o man ye betimi agina na so yie nsoso a ni nyina ne se ye bambo mu nsam ye bemiamia no ye bemiamiam sanse ye miamiamu a o man beda ne kwasa fo man betu bia bi kwana he o man betimi ameto aso man no so na ya soja fo adwuma mu ye nti ya na bo ama hodo na omo ya adwembone na mpeso mbeto so man so hu enti adwuma asojafo ya nya adwuma ketewa na nso nyina mu no se be yo mu nim die mu no emu be dore akwakiri na adwuma no betimi anya new tactics dia ye ne yenti ya ti school ba kwa mom ye friend National College of Defense Studies na ho na dai Ghana Chief of Staff Yewra Julius Dabra papa ko kasa wase na wei aye wono ana wo mo ye matriculation ceremony cost 2 to 25 for no wo de no na school yi ba ye mfie mienu pepepe ni o na so opani Julius Dabra say adwuma National College of Defense Studies aye entity dia ma sojafo pa 2 years of existence no nya sem ketwa eswani enso ka kire bra Facebook live Kessben 92.9 na be National College of Defense Studies oro Julius Dabra say ene ho be nya panse school ye hyem kenna na sa National College of Defense Studies na obema camp enkra ha na oduru hanu ma nya asem ketwa be soja ni kura gina ni mo no kura tuo no ani say e say no ani say no ani say ndo ye ni say sana oduru akura na yam hyehye na enkrofo kwa jim entete ho anya asem ketwa kra e ya soja fo ya bi opani dia to dwa say niam ahodo ehiam nyina ban hwe na onyama won ntitire on person munya permanent campus edema woni ewu sa high school ne tenabia na hanso na abegye ntete a obetimi aba ebetimi aboa pa ma niam nyina timi aye game changer yentio era Julius Zebrebre ne dey wo kasa e wase
Spread of the college. Let me congratulate the college for the feat you have chalked within your second year of establishment by attracting allied participants to subscribe to the course. It means that you are on top of your game, even at this early stage of your establishment. And so I urge you to look to the future with enthusiasm and ambition, ensuring that your vision of becoming a center of excellence is achieved within the shortest possible time. Distinguished guests, I have been informed that after the establishment of the college in 2023, the Ministry of Defense and the Military High Command also initiated the process for a presidential charter for the establishment of a National Defense University, which was granted on December 19, 2024, with the Ghana Armed Forces Command and Staff College and Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Training Center as the initial colleges forming the nucleus college of the National Defense University. The expectation is that the Military High Command would expedite the process of migrating the National College of Defense Studies and other training institutions such as Training and Doctrine Command and the Ghana Military Academy to the academic control of the National Defense University to complete the process and give the National Defense University the status and responsibility therein. I am aware of the fact that the National Defense University still have some work to do and will also require some logistical support to be functional. This is why the issue of constructing a permanent campus for NCDS is pertinent, because as I have been told, the National Defense University will be co-located with NCDS at the yet to be constructed campus. I am also aware that some preliminary works has been done to commence the construction of the NCDS permanent site soon. I want to assure you that the government will expedite the process to start and complete the construction as quickly as practicable.
Assembly na bia hono chief of staff Yewra Julius Dabra ene ne wabuna panda no papa na ekasa no papa we na ene won mama mpani dwo ma pa won nyina oni omo ye adwuma na bam no pani oda no nie chief of staff woka se mpu an epu Yewra Julius Dabra no bra Facebook live Kessben 92.9 ene ehura adwenkyere so ba na baba mahamwa oboase wabadada hwe ne bra text message wono so 0550567929 na Yewra Julius Dabra ekasa wie ye pe no osan to aso kyese he we no ka ne sa no seven preduasa se krama so mpedro mpenche se gida mo amefa nkwa wi o dabi wo man Ghana ye
ladies and gentlemen
ya transi mo obi mfiase ka nyo nanka ebio ya transi ma seven preduasa obi nya ne hundu frani mesi krotia meje bode betema boto kra mefa nkwa we nkwa pompofe wo bra pompofe kwa ye nwene nam enti asuafo enei wo ma ba school mu foforo matriculation kyesa ya de wo ma ba school mu a wo mu besua de ade no besua no mu sua ne ye pa omu ya sojafo de no so mu sua de ne ye mo mu fani agro nyema bi wonu mu a ebusu abibirem ha ne e fra no terrorism no say ni pa no mo bad basa e fo le tuate dom no mo no mu miti wa kwan bi aso omu mfo madamfo wo mu nyo mo ho adwuma bresem omu nsu mo ho ade ye se be ye bambo mu nsem be miamia pampe wasade ba ko etete oman ebi ye climate change wie mbobira esesa bre ne bra no emabu no enya adwuma nya youth unemployment afei ohia pududu ekuma bo akototo anwa pradada so poverty afei garam say iriga man ni etete ye papa ene vigilante wonu nyina ya niema emwa wo mu nsu anwa de ye yentimi nto asiese ho nsa banche.
Also taking note of the college's vision and objectives, which aim to imbue leadership, critical thinking, problem-solving skills required to address Ghana and Africa's complex security challenges. As you go through this training, I want to remind you of contemporary threats posed by terrorists and violent extremist groups in our sub-region and beyond. The Ghana National Security Strategy document recognizes these existential security challenges, which also include climate change, youth unemployment, poverty, illegal mining, and vigilantism, among others. To tackle these security challenges, Ghana's national security strategy emphasizes the crucial role of enhancing regional cooperation, intelligence sharing, and capacity building. It also mentions the significance of strengthening border security, improving governance structures, and promoting social and economic development to address the root causes of these challenges. It is for this reason that I consider the theme for Course 225, which is Smart Governance for Sustainable Development, apt and timely. The team provides a framework for all scholarly and research discussions for your course. Government expects that at the end of this program, you would have identified the problems and profess innovative solutions for your institutions and government. My dear participants, I expect the college to equip you with the knowledge and skills.
Oiwa, Yera Julius Debra nene and Amote, you know. Yamoshi ni yanko pia hafu Kenya se camp prison. Yay! Tumrikabra Facebook Live Kessben 92.9 FM nanumde. So prison for that. Prison image. Omo ko prison. Bi da bla bla bla. Remos di bi na ato so no. Omo da na do a awrahu we ti hwa na we to ehwe we ti. Enti so ti anye ye na ba ko yem hana adia ye. Prison na nya sam ketwa. Na ahafu Kenya se prison camp ho no. Adistradia bi firi ho ba. Ni nyina ni say DSP Moro. Ene anda adistradia to amanim ena afei. Oman ni nyina nim se wosre. Bra Facebook Live no wokasa no. Wosi ni aye no. So wamfa ntu dwa be hadwene pa. Isan so wono woni prison for nete. Ni oni konfo atan no nim se konfo bewu anadwe na so ka no wonka wedi wo so obeka. Wasa ra wo se me won se ensuo ho akwa atwe. Na ne anti atesa ne se ensuo na ho no mu yusu no. Oman ni de no community ni de na bi no mu yusu. And the moment ya sa community no water supply ne be ka atepe. Ade aye wom ene prison for mu nyansuo. Na ro ho sempa ne se prison for so ye jeliwa. Obete kona kwa ya adwumaden hard work so hard job. Edi adwumaden de omu ye bi. Na prison ni akodo aposen. Na sabe mpredua na matuam. Mfifre ya tehwa. Na anadwo anya nsuo ansan nwale akoda. Yay! Wanka se te osen. Ena papa ne just hadwem papa. Eba ni say ya na ya wro hosem to osre. Wo mu hia de fre no water storage reservoir facility. Eni animu ya omanfo menye omadom aban companies corporate bodies institutions mumawura meyo omadom esan se eba ni say ya wro hosem ena ato wo. What is answer we nyina to dwebra of original branch of Ghana Muslims Mission. One day eye dwumadie be kwa hye so obukosra eye camp no ena wo de sanse mo nyina etu dwa.
Asubo ho no ye compare we say ko good tank. So far inside here nyina you see tank ba ko pe. Nti senka ebitumi anya tank ba ko bi na mienu aka ho. Nanka most no kwa akra ekumi mount tank ma no ba bi o meye abushi. Bi o meye o mu ho yi asisi o mu ho abeya asori kra nka ebeboa. Because nsuo ba ko no se tank ne sa na ye kwa ho hia mu anu. Nti hono so ye bi hia mu awo.
Tia ni din di DSP Moro en wo kasa no. Oni a prison for na nete. Na enu achi have original secretary of that Ghana Muslim Mission wano. Ora Sheriff Kedua. Wadna no bia nse no so bie. Enu wache se wiase di ofru dua pa na ye pia na sema papa ne ka no. Ne kwan so ano no. Ene de o ma ba na ya ba piem. Ewo eye prison camp ho. Ele aduane be dom a prison for no. Ye wo Ramadan bremu a. Na hu be hia pa sense ma wo do ye nsem ne ni ti sei no. Wondu ma no betum bie.
For more Hanum to Muslim leadership no deal common officers now my who say or more how be mupa titu say bibi dis a politank ampo e besi ho no mananka o motmanya bidiaye alwala na sa ablution baby on betina kra ma ya ablution but ye buy no mosque no masjid nanim ho no na say ya ablution ye nya bibi asa ntino mo ahihia mu pa sempo masjid on kra no ye tinya to house bi ya talk carpet katebi na omotimi ya salla inshallah nkabebwa pa ntino ye fasa akonya iso ni asra bibia titu Ghana Muslim Mission panimfo a bibia wote yenka ye papa odaya no national chairman Sheikh Amin Bonsu ɛne mpanimfoɔ mo ka ho nyinaa regional chairman chairman Zaidan Afipa ɛne ne mpanimfoɔ nyinaa yɛ kai muslim biara no a wɔte yɛn kasa saa bɛyi no
secretary Ghana Muslims mission no ano Ora Sheriff Kedua nene na mote no ɛhefa na nanwumere mu tie kaseɛ boy adi fire
Kessben
mese kaseɛ boy mu tie fire he
Kessben
aha ye di inde sei
Kessben
Badu abusuan sam ne dia bebre na gu na nwumere ma menkamfo ade we ma tie Ghana ni bia wutie nwumere no nsia brem kaseɛ boy me do ko AA Sadiq Heba Center hey AA Sadiq wa man ke be de ni AA Sadiq what say ya de ben na tete ni padua no o say ye wo honam ya de bi e ba ni padua no so a ohudum timi tutu sa eti bibi te said ne ye frɛ no joint spasm no ubansa osisi o kwanchi bremo no ana osisi achi ana wachiri dompe wabatwe ho side no abatwe timi yo ya san odwene ho a wonte ase bisa na hefa na yo ya sema batwe hena yo ya sema batwe wabatwe sen wabra Sadiq Flexon 600 heba mixer wo ho sa wo kwa yiri ten wobi won mo simintimi ntwa me corner den me hey sister ante bra wo fa mame Flexon 600 what kwana ko pe bi na beko wo tai unam tai otititi numbness eni agro wa hwe kakra stroke becho mpacho endu ho ko pe Flexon 600 na fa titi bema waya mere wo mpem na me na bema kra wuntimi mmadwuma wo mpem kwa de me hu ahoye mashi kra de because adwuma bo wo mpem anya den adwuma bo se wo bo adwuma bo ba ho asane no wo ba ni age timi bo adwuma sa no ba ne da was no bonkoma oh baby what Flexon 600 obana kona kopa bi eno anom na krofo ayusu a o ma ye kama unis afole obepiafia ha sa lady wo bumpa sa ne afri wo bumpa wo sini na kikim wo ko bumpa ni Flexon 600 waye kutu sa no eya ni ho adwuma se oya comment ya ntini ho jai so ne ho ndaye sa Flexon 600 etidi sexual weakness elephant heba mixture enso ho enu se koko obi a wudiam tashi so pa ahwe abeka se dro na ebeche wo I kratim bizans na da me ye benfo na minima na because uwidiam hyehyɛ burning sensation sisi yade uyam tim uyam tim sana ntimi nko sebe ya na so obi woni wote me 1 week ni me nko ya na so da me ye capito me ye captain u betwa hwe kwana kope elephant heba mixture nanom ebeko enu achi drag no ana dro no se na me kan wasem na ye heba 100% into me kan for the amount ya wasade keba pada so ho enu sei etuko kwase kura se na medical abodin de akire wo no abusua ya enuro ne de ya wo pi wo ho sade keba center ebre kwaso no me de aka be so na afei me de mahoma trofo so atudwa e de amount enti stay tuned enko ba bia na o krado se opese otensem unim se sabra me ka se afutu akwa mawofo no se wo mteto mo mayiye no mo fa ngomasua serious ana unim se wo Ghana mountain so Ghana mountain so no ahwene a yede to yasen no ma ede to yasen no efe pa ahwene ahwene de gayo media me pa ahwene pa ko bi baby de o de ahwene kire me a wakume waya me hu adwuma awie ahwene jai nana yenza ndroni princess obasi monte so Ghana mount akodi ahwene ne ma bebere ho nkomo DJ na bubuti ahwene hwehwe wato form abusua yeba sesia na yeba diaka gina yeba be so me ya data say that kwa mbefi oti ahwene ana obodam yebo ago genofo we ya bonte so nkomo na won komo ne sen
boss nkomo ne say bet you die eh tisi kwa do you kwa be kan ayese fe bi aviator eh chele
no nsia brem Kaseɛ bon Kessben 92.9 FM ɛya ne tia se live so wɔ Kessben TV Plus so ejanmremu amofi amohwe TV nyina Kessben Plus yeda so go yi ye hwene na ɛwo so kyekyekyese sa we fu asondon Kessben 92.9 FM Kaseɛ agye ta yapem so ama yakɔ ensam fufuro mu ɛwɔ Kaseɛ boyi emo yetu bum so akɔde ebresiamu a otua ne nsam agabum na yenkɔ pie mu wɔ empatuom ɛno wɔ Amansia West Mansini mu Asantemanta mu na Empatuom Health Center ne akɔgiran Empatuom Health Center mpanifuo no damu o owura principal atin waje asem yata nani ase na no dam akyenkrem akɔfa dompe na ne wurade abasi ni peti se po adan ya owura boaten se asem di kanditie asem bi so abadwesa wo kan wanyama ne wanka so sofo abro be wo ayese kwasi na ntatwiri ubom ama mi bewu amom so papa wutie ne ombebom no mu ubom no ne omu ka nyina ne se adwumayefo a wo mo wo Empatuom Health Center wo ne ho akwa atwe yenya nipa anya adwuma no adan a wonu ma ya postu am de omba ho no wo mo ba na first de omunya on saka om letter no you have been posted to Empatuom Health Center Amansia West District Ashanti region ati hure no munya beduru ho pe Empatuom Health Center na no ani on beduru anu ma awraho sama akekere om ne se ekwan e wo kuro no so nye on beduru no sisiri o makiri bremo eti wo mo ba ya na watwepe hon ayansam ko hema me amba oboa wa mabie ayawraho sampa madwumefo no akwatwe ntie duru ba bia won ma adwuma mo ho no na ese wo mo extending wo working hours no eti owura Prince Boateng ene yensanchro ni wasa akwa di nkomo adesedua nyina wode etu aban anim ene soafo hwe apomode won nsam anim se osre Oma health professional pomudi madwumefo no do no amra ho ema adwuma sanse nipa nkwa e de sanim sabe mpredwe se wiase nipa nya aboa na ye de ne nkwa agrato pre
challenge bako enye ahape say but uhwemu pa na akoye se Amansia West the challenge bako pa ye staffing ni a problem wo hanum kakra say ohwe location na e wona emi say ye consider ye hanu as less deprived area na obenya staff ni bi wo ha ye posti omuba omutumi faka ebeso ha oba no hu the bad road of the nature of bad road there where hanum na ebi faka o ma san kolobi for reposting na yen kakra na ye jipenie no say betinem aye adwuma no challenges kakra wo to send me as a PA me wo Empatuom ASCC health center no me as a PA me wo one midwife one EN nansia postings abanda da ye otwam ye postings na baako ababeka ye EN baako ana o we kan ho ha no na me wo 4 CHNs but currently 2 I was steady leave. It is also mu pa CHNs na
Nidi owura Prince Boateng no achi midwife baako pe a o center friend Madam Bridget Tamisa and was a share u pani abagine bag u ka so ho ma wache sa na emre enye ize enye de sabi obofo kwamru makwa nyina no obafi obeka na kakra wo mne se e hotene den pa eni tro mo sra ban se omfa nipa ne bi meka ho nya sa dia badwo
you say the high croquet to me. Me kwana me midwife me wo sa so afesu so me kwana me gia wo e wo ha iti se ba ne se impo se wo se mkoye bibi e wo fia esan se me kwana se pinfo be si me chia se pinfo e ba be si me chia eya na eye de free ha e ko next clinic no e kwa wa impo nipa ni kora ti no wo e wo kwem a ya ada emu se mpo se me nipa ba ko e ka me ho ha se me ni ha mpo ni mkoye ade okuru ma no betimi apemechi ama me and afesu so transportation system se nipa no emergency bia ba na se ye peka e de na ko titi wanadwoa ne ho ye den because nya car ni bi e fa nko titi bia nke nya car ambulance ba ko bi e si e chire for emergencies a ke beboa e pa bibia me gi awo no so so e wa na esa de hwe ayefo ni bi mpo senka nya expansion kakra se do bitimi abegwe leba wo no amaye ya nanka
ansem wanyina yensentroni was ekwaku Kessben news reporter ɛna wayɛ adwuma so ɛte sɛ yie yɛapem so na tumiri kasɛsie mu amwɔ abrokyire Eritrea Uganda Kenya Babylon Jerusalem US Afghanistan Russia Babia Canada momra Facebook ni Ghana ni bia TV a woteka mu awukra phone ko Facebook live Kessben 92.9 FM wa ahwene da ahwene beats come on papa unim sa Ghana wachina na efibre ya jefa ahudie Ghana de ne ho firi kwasi broni nsam yanya mfinhia mako aduosia nwotwe swazant eat eno yi grace na catch them swazant eat is 68th independence anniversary no na eba ni senti kromandane yase Ghana bosome Ghana jefa ahudie ya de ho ye sovereign nation enti yankasa sa ya niema ye wo mamu ne ye hye ya mamre kwan so niema yankasa ya ye ntade ene ade wo kira sei ubehu different level of Kessben TV Kessben Plus so ene ayi Kessben 92.9 FM Facebook niema ye be hye pa de abetra nya de ketwa na de wom ne se ene ye nsanturo ni princess kwara keteketa ho fedua ene hu na ohuri no asi o ne wo fe pa princess nya se ketwa ba fi ayi mamu na atiasi na imani fi hey boy na de wom nie princess this Monteso and we call art center ehon na ahwene pa de to yansa ne ye nan ene me de sisi de kura na ekum ye sa no ye wotai bebre o de da say Eunice dia o use say waist bead with charm ana Grace de kente beast princess mu nyina mo hyehyɛ glass waist bead me ye da na me hui o beto kankan ave gola waist bead egugu man bebre asin wo fia nya sam ketu afa papa wo mo satade aye hu ke ye pe hu be nye ye na ahwene de ade ye sha amamre nte se hu nkomodie nyina na princess atisi Monteso bra Facebook live Kessben 92.9 FM na betie
ahwene metima ka cho sa ahwene gina homa beauty and unity ahwene ye di sisi ye ho ema ye da sonko ema ye hu Yesu ene bobre enye sa ahwene bia keke ahwene bia ewo ade aye den eye ene adwuma eye ene ade potinga eye occasion bia ewo ahwene a ye yusu enye se wagasa ahwene nti no yusu ahwene no tra keke dabi nti ahwene ejina ho ema beauty or unity on say ahwene bi eje se we say titi ho no ye nananom ene ye maamenom omu siesie omu ho a omu de ahwene no egu so hye ne kaba ene ne slit wi a odi ahwene eto ne nsa no de bi agu no kon no ahye na sumade na ye hu se maame we de yetete no ya anyen no na ho siesie na ho fa makora no ahwene na da ne komu no efe eno nti na mpanifo se ahwene pa anye den enkasa ye kasa ahwene pa nkasa eye usu ene oban se ababa wa fefefe wasiesie ho sene oba asiesie ne ho na ahwene egu nsa na egu kom eno ne kasa ahwene pa anye den enkasa nti ahwene de eboa yen sabi yen abibifo ana yen Ghana fo ahwene eyade bia eka yamamre eho nti ahwene de yentumi nkase yebekọ ahwene ehoda ba bia yebekọ bia ahwene ekọ asori dem ekọ ahemfie ekọ edwabo ase ekọ wedding ase nti ahwene de ejina wa ho ema eniema bebre ade ba kon ewo ahwene mu ne ahemfo no de omode gu omunsa no o se ebi ne da me sei ye obi wo ho
asam na ne da no wetietia ahwene de be de ba bi asam na me de ye ahwene de ntimi nkonya ho especially the gu yesisi no ma de gu om sisi na de prade oremos yentimi nkosa nya de za de ne hoda na ye beja sisi ye de ni hwe anya bre na nka bete sounds na de wom nie sadika ba center se ugu ahwene na uni ahode a ololome etugu ahwene na ahoden se obenya du papa ena mabobọ so akye odada no flexon 600 ewo ho ena ye elephant ba mixture so was ena fei ye sadika ba powder eno so beboa koko yade bia tete wo se wo sisi yade ana sasabro wo night ahonho wachiri brem wachiri kase bibia yo ya eno elephant ointment ne betu ase upese oturi boom ko okanshi drug lane Kobedia Enterprise, Kingswalk Heba, Repash Heba, Tinatat Heba, Hallows Heba, Afetema Little George Pharmacy, Ashaiman Ekus Pharmacy, and Koko for Monko Hillside Pharmacy, Namunko to the boom. Kumasi for Colina Heba, Misty Heba, and Afe Apidank Heba, Freddie Mens, and Afe Mama Becky, Nina Mko Kumasi and bet me to the boom elho. Mua and 50 man Mumra Mori Junction. Ebento Butuno, Namumetuni boom. Monya Matrof 0244 153 511. 0244 153 511. Afe 055 799 7797. 055 799 7797. Abushia de Mwasi, Baba Muhammad Abwase, Yadase, Odadabia, Obama Perijo Mahamechi, a president who promised more jobs but terminated appointments of the youth. Yadase, we go fidro, Wasimidi free, Bochena Aba, Kachiri, Opa Nepa. Nankamimpena ngamnya de. Ya de Mwasi yo, Abushia for, and you run on Siabrem Kaseɛ bo. Esempodo sempada de Kaakyire Kwabena. Ahani ya dini nyina besie. Ya friend Kessben 92.9 FM agita nunsia Kaseɛ bo. Ena nyimra se da PSC nkwama Derek Kwambefi DKB. Oni ye semufuo. Wona swade nsem nyina so kroje ma me kayere me se ba ikuku. Production di olidi e Unizafole. Enimre obesi ma da se. Sasna Grace Baba Sam di mo akotene pa Grace ye da se. Na ena video editing nyina wo twade nyina kama de ba ye. Princess Ebu adwuma pa. Afefi. Eni will be bia Kessben dan emu Kaseɛ dan mu John awuni mu nyina da masepa e wo modern bo amatimi aboma Kaseɛ bo ye dia bremo na wo ba eye MCR so a Yera Emos wona boa ya ohwefo ni nyina bu Facebook a unya bitie ye emema wo how wo ho ampa e mani tete ai ade apena kwantana betina se the source of Jumedia e baswado no. Midin the bench the buana na me ho ba tudro. Me we body apem we sapen to me we ma wioni abagu so. Wo gidi kanjo. Umofia motia. Kaakyire Kwabena Badu Kobi baby. Ama jeso Tanya kupon ya adma. Mo beti yenka. Ya kramo.